Welcome to Agoracom Small Cap Stock News for Thursday, May the 15th, 2014. I'm your host, Alan Barry Labucan. I'm also the chief market commentator for Agoracom. Every morning I go through a bunch of press releases, find the best ones that stand out to me. I discuss what it was about their news that stood out, and I also give you my insights into what I see in their stock charts as well. Every day, the news show is generally about 10 minutes long. We have four companies today, so we're not going to have any problems with the time frame. The first company that I wanted to talk about today is Luna Gold. Luna Gold did something that not a lot of gold producers are doing these days, is they put out their quarterly Q1 2014 quarterly report, and they came up with a $7.5 million in earnings. These days, a lot because of the lower price of gold, a lot of companies are coming in with losses, and these guys are producing their gold at around an all-in cost of $921 per ounce. So there's a healthy margin in there for them, and they've got cash balance is growing. They've got ounces of gold in the that still remain to be sold, and they're in a good they've got a good cash working capital. Company's in good shape for a small producer that's growing. I like what I see there. Luna's stock today is up 2 cents on 81,000 shares traded hands. Last at $1.09 per share. And just looking at the stock chart, they've been under kind of sleepy sort of stock, but in fairly narrow trading range over the last year. They are trading near the bottom end of that trading range. So these are the kinds of stocks that I tend to take a close look at, and we'll be considering this one for the best of the best in weekly news show, or best of the best stock picks of the week show later this week. LGC is their stock symbol, and they trade on the Toronto Exchange. Next up is BSM Technologies. BSM Technologies had their latest quarterly earnings out, and in the quarter they had some good numbers in there. They had earnings of $304,000. That's Canadian dollars. The revenue is growing by 44%. They had almost $1 million in earnings before EBITDA earnings, and their working capital has increased from 22 million to 31 million. So they're in a strong financial position. And then they also announced today that they've acquired Latlon LLC and JMM Management Group. These So that's a new acquisition as well, and you can find all the details in there in the press release on those two press release, or the details in those two press releases. Lots of good information there. Stock's down 7 cents today on 204,000 shares traded hands. Last at $2.63. This one was a very strong performer from back about a year ago. They were trading at $1.50. They moved all the way up to $3.60 within about 7 or 8 months. They've given back some of those gains, but lately they've been creating sort of a perfect cup type formation in their stock chart. And I don't think the right side of that cup has finished its formation yet. So it still has some ways to go before it goes creates a handle. But this is a very bullish pattern. I like this one a lot. I think I'll be talking about this one on tomorrow's best stock picks of the week show. GPS is their stock symbol. They trade on the venture exchange. Next up is, oh, forgot to turn the phone off before I started the show. Sorry about that, folks. The next company up is Microbix. And Microbix had their quarterly earnings out, and they had some good numbers in there. They they had a growth in revenue, some good across the board, good numbers. Um, they're spending a fair amount of money on their R&D. Expenses have gone up or have come down, which is always a good sign. They've got a fair amount of cash. Uh, Total revenue is looking pretty good. Yeah, it's all in the press release. You can take a look at that. They're also in some early stages of progressing of technical program to construct LumaSoft instrument and aims to have a demonstration platform available later in the year. So they've got quite a detailed press release there. You want to take a look at that. The stock is last at 39 on 10,000 shares traded hands, and just taking a look at the stock, or last at 39 cents. Taking a look at the stock chart, and this one had a real big move from the December lows, and then it gave back some of those gains. Been going sideways in a very narrow trading range. This one, I don't have the confidence right here to make any kind of call on the stock breaking out to the upside, but I'll definitely have this one on my watch list. The MBX is their stock symbol. They trade on Toronto. And the last company up today is Yangero Resources. And Yangero Resources announced that they've closed a $27.5 million bought deal financing. I always pay attention when these small companies get these bought deal financings. It's a really good sign that those that follow the stock have done a lot of homework on it. This is an oil and gas producer, and I like when I see these big checks being done on a bought deal kind of financing. Yangera is a company that I've talked about in the past, a good one to take a look at. Their stock is down 2 cents today on 1.2 million shares, last at $1.12. Just taking a look at the stock chart, and this one's been on a very good move for the last year. Sort of your classic bullish trend, higher highs, higher lows. I like this one a lot. I picked it in the past. It's done very good as a pick. YGR is their stock symbol. They trade on the venture exchange. So that's a wrap on the news for today. Before making any investment decisions, it's important for you to do your homework and speak with your financial advisors. And join us for our news show Tuesday through Thursday on the front page of Agoracom. Right, you'll see a video player there. And also, you can find our work on blog.agoracom.com and on my website at alanberryreports.com as well. On that note, you have a great day, and we will talk to you soon.